Imagine this for a second. The Los Angeles Lakers, one of the most iconic franchises in sports history, are thriving without LeBron James. Sounds crazy, right? But here we are, a 5-2 start of the season, a team full of rhythm and confidence, and a locker room that looks more balanced than ever. For the first time in years, the Lakers don't seem to need LeBron every single night to win. Now, don't get it twisted. We're not saying LeBron's time is over. The King is still one of the most influential players the NBA has ever seen. But what's happening right now in Los Angeles feels different. It feels like a changing of the guard, a new era led by Luka Dončić and Austin Reaves, two players who are redefining how this franchise wins games. Let's start with Luka Dončić. Ever since joining the Lakers, Luka's been on a mission. He's not just filling up the stat sheet, he's controlling games. Against the Miami Heat, he delivered a 29-point, 11 rebound, 10 assist triple-double in a 130-120 victory. Just 2 nights earlier, he torched the Memphis Grizzlies with 44 points in a comeback win. The numbers are wild, but what really stands out is how in command he is. Every possession, every shot, every pass feels deliberate. The Lakers' half-court offense finally has structure, rhythm, and purpose, even without LeBron directing traffic. Meanwhile, Austin Reaves has turned into a revelation. Once seen as a scrappy role player, he's now a legitimate star. A few weeks ago, he dropped a career-high 51 points in a 127-120 win over the Sacramento Kings, then followed that up with 41 the very next night against the Blazers. It didn't even matter that the team lost that game. Reaves proved something. He can carry the offense. He's not just playing alongside Luka, he's thriving with him. The chemistry between them has quickly become one of the most intriguing storylines in the league. And that's where the conversation starts to shift. For years, the Lakers' formula was simple. If LeBron dominates, they have a chance. If not, they're in trouble. But that script might finally be flipping. Today's Lakers look self-sufficient, dynamic. They have depth, creativity, and an offensive backbone that doesn't depend entirely on their 39-year-old legend. LeBron's been sidelined since preseason with a sciatic nerve issue, and the Lakers have been extremely cautious about his return. Normally, that would have spelled disaster. But under coach JJ Redick's system, this team hasn't skipped a beat. Redick's influence is clear. The spacing is cleaner. The pick-and-roll execution is sharper, and the ball movement feels modern. This isn't a team waiting around for its superstar to save the day. This is a team learning how to win. And let's be honest, that's not something Lakers fans have been able to say often in the LeBron era. Ever since he arrived, every possession, every storyline, every criticism revolved around him. When they won, it was LeBron's brilliance. When they lost, it was LeBron needs more help. But what we're witnessing now is a culture shift. Dončić and Reaves aren't just temporary stand-ins. They're the foundation of what could be the Lakers' next great chapter. In the first 4 games alone, Luka poured in 165 points. That's an average of over 41 per night. That's MVP-level production. And he's doing it without forcing the game, without taking every shot. Instead, he's making everyone around him better. His connection with Reaves, Ayton, and the bench unit has created a balanced attack where anyone can step up. Speaking of DeAndre Ayton, the big man has quietly been the glue. Consistent double-doubles, steady defense, and a newfound confidence in the paint. He's not trying to dominate offensively, but he's anchoring the team on both ends. That's something the Lakers desperately needed, reliability inside. Even when Luka or Reaves are resting, Ayton's presence keeps the structure intact. And how about Jake LaRavia? Out of nowhere, the young forward dropped 25 points against the Heat, showing that this roster has depth. This isn't just about stars. It's about system and trust. Redick's coaching has given players freedom, and the result is a team that looks more complete than it has in years. But here's the question hanging in the air. Do the Lakers still need LeBron James? The answer right now is complicated. In the regular season, maybe not as much. But come playoff time, that's where things change. LeBron's experience, his late-game IQ, and his ability to take over in clutch moments, those are irreplaceable. No one manipulates playoff basketball like LeBron does. But What's encouraging is that this Lakers team doesn't have to lean on that every single night. They're building habits, chemistry, and resilience that will pay off when it matters most. If you've been watching closely, you can see how Dončić has taken over the floor general duties. Every possession runs through him. When Luka sits, Reaves steps in seamlessly, alternating between primary ball handler and off-ball shooter. This dual-threat setup is something the Lakers haven't had since the Kobe Powell days, a dynamic duo that complements rather than competes. The Lakers' offensive numbers tell the story. With Dončić and Reaves on the court, their offensive rating skyrockets. The spacing is elite, the ball moves faster, and the team shoots with confidence. There's a sense of freedom, something that can only happen when players trust both the system and each other. And that's exactly what Redick has built. His system isn't about isolations or hero ball. It's about structure. Spain pick and rolls, chain passing sequences, empty corner actions, all designed to keep the defense guessing. That's how the Lakers are surviving without LeBron's on-ball gravity. They're adapting, evolving, and finally catching up to the modern NBA. But let's not sugarcoat everything. There are still cracks, real ones. The turnover issue is glaring. During that back-to-back stretch against Sacramento and Portland, they committed 25 turnovers. You can't win like that consistently, not even with 40-point nights from Reaves. It's the difference between a hot start and being a real contender. Defensively, LeBron's absence is still felt. His ability to read rotations, anticipate backdoor cuts, and communicate in real time. Those are things you can't replace easily. Dončić might control the offense, but asking him to also anchor the defense is unrealistic. And in those late-game situations, when the offense tightens up and the stars face double teams, LeBron's ability to manufacture buckets is still one of the most reliable weapons in basketball. That's why, when LeBron eventually returns, this Lakers team might be more dangerous than ever, not because they need him to carry them, but because they don't. Arrested, healthy LeBron who can pick his spots, take over when it counts, and let Dončić and Reaves handle the grind? That's a terrifying thought for the rest of the league. It's evolution, not replacement. The Lakers haven't moved on from LeBron. They've grown around him. So, Lakers fans, enjoy this moment. You're witnessing something special. A team finally finding balance, a coach building structure, and two rising stars proving they belong among the elite. The king will return, but the kingdom doesn't crumble in his absence anymore. If you're feeling this energy, drop a like and tell us in the comments, do the Lakers still need LeBron James? Or is this the dawn of a new purple and gold era?